Neighbourhood Gods Unlimited by Open Mike Eagle, and I believe this was the poll winner
Yeah.
this month. So,
good
without
one.
your selection for the poll, so take it away.
Yeah, always happy to talk Open Mike Eagle. Every time the pod WhatsApp veers towards Kanye, I'm just wanting to talk about Open Mike Eagle, my guy. Yeah, this the second Open Mike Eagle related thing for the year. Uh, his other project, Previous Industries, I believe, is what it's called. Put out a new EP. This buddy Video Dave, um, and I think the Open Mike Eagle solo related things. He's just been on fire for pretty much his whole career, and I would take this one up a notch from the previous one from 2023. Was it Ghetto Engineering? Um, just I think Mike's mix of the nerds, the dorks love him. He's got some great pop culture references, and uh, he- dude always makes me laugh. Like just even the opening track, "Woke Up Knowing Everything." Yesterday, was a head ass or whatever he says, and it just cracks me up. I think the other highlight too, especially with the new Superman movie out, my coworker Clark Kent's Secret Black Box, that song just cracks me up. Written from the perspective of some lackey at the Daily Planet. Uh, just so good. And also Wide Leg Michael Jordan, Generation X jeans. That one gets me too. But yeah, I think just I don't know what there is to say about Open Mike Eagle that hasn't already been said. Great beats. His knowledge of hip hop is endless, and it shows the influences that he works onto all these records. And yeah, just continues to be my go-to MC producer, whatever you want to call him for hip hop. I love him. He's great.
Awesome. And yeah, I mean, Open Mike Eagle, someone, Kylie, you've recommended to me so many times. And I'll say, like, so far, some of his stuff I have struggled to kind of get into. I think it's true of a lot of underground rap where, something about the offbeat nature of it doesn't always hit the mark for me when it comes to, what I like in terms of my hip hop and rap stuff. But, you know, much like Billy Woods earlier this year, um, I think I mentioned a month or two ago, another artist that I've kind of always struggled with, probably made one of his least accessible records of like in his history, but that was the one that finally clicked for me. But I think by comparison, I think this one from Mike is quite accessible compared to some of his previous work. Sonically, it's always interesting. It's got its groovy moments, but also, some of those, off kilter moments too, which I find quite fascinating here. Um, Production wise, it's pretty much spot on. It's polished, but it also manages to bring you into that world of. I was reading about the concept, and it's like a low budget, television broadcast, and I think it really
Yeah.
brings you into that. It brings you into that world. So yeah, I think conceptually, lyrically, it's always an interesting listen. One of those albums where I'm more likely to play the whole thing as well rather than dip in and dip out. Um, but yeah, I mean, in terms of favorites, it would be the opener, Contraband. I love the guitar licks and like the jazz instrumentation that comes in. Um, and Rejoinder in the back end as well. Got that, the quite a chill groove to it. Reminded me of something off To Pimp a Butterfly by Kendrick Lamar, which obviously isn't going to be a bad thing. So yeah, it was again much like Billy Woods earlier this year, I went into this one thinking, "Oh, let's see how I get on," and I actually ended up really enjoying this one. Maybe haven't revisited it as much as some of the, you know, likes of Clips or Tyler, the Creator or some of those, but it's one of those that every time I do go to spin it, it just um, impresses me more each time. So yeah, big fan of this record. And we'll just go over to Andrew to see what he thought of Open Mike Eagle. Uh, he put a real ride once I'd locked in to his inimitable style, opening track and relentless hands and feet, the standouts, continuation of strength of rap records in 2025. So yeah, completely agree.
Heck yeah.
This is another one to add to the pile for sure.
Yeah, and I just remembered too, I think I had mentioned it for May's picks, but the, last Aesop Rock record, which has been one that I've been spinning the hell out of too. Also, shout out Open Mike Eagle's got a little feature on that one
Yeah.
too. So busy guy.
Sure, he gets himself about. So
Yeah.
yeah, great stuff from Open Mike Eagle.